Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Victory. I'm sure that you've been having a wonderful learning experience through this 30-day challenge that began 1st of August 2021. Right, so on today's episode, I'd love to teach you two very important tips on presentation. Like I promised before, I will be giving you tips on presentation. Alright, so let's begin with today's lesson. The first thing you need to know about presentation is that you have to know your audience. If you are invited to an event to speak to someone or group of individuals or to a very large audience, you ought to know what kind of audience you're going to be meeting. Are they learned? Are they, adults? Are they children? Are they advanced? It's very important that you know your audience. You may not necessarily know them personally if you've never worked with them before, but you get to know them by asking your host or the people who have invited you for the event. You can make inquiries to know what kind of event it is. Is it a wedding? Is it a business meeting? Is it an organizational meeting? Is it a breakfast meeting? Is it a meeting with couples? Is it a meeting with teenagers? You ought to know all of these things. It would help you to communicate better. So there are words you should say to children that you shouldn't say to adults. There are more formal ways to speak, because if you're going to be in a business meeting, you wouldn't want to sound like you're talking to a bunch of teenagers, right? So knowing your audience is very important. 2, confidence. You have to be confident, irrespective of the class you're going to meet. Maybe they're politicians, perhaps they're just big business moguls, right? Or maybe very learned people. You have to be confident, because you might not know everything, but your confidence is going to make them want to listen to you till the end of whatever conversation you've put up. And that could also interest them to want to listen to you again whenever they know that you're going to be in a meeting that they're going to be a part of. All right. So knowing your audience and being confident are two very important tips in presentation. I hope you've learned something really interesting and important today. I would be glad to see you out there in the world doing great in your presentation. So if you're hosting or anchoring an event, maybe a wedding, a birthday party, you're hosting a business meeting, a breakfast meeting, or perhaps it's a hilarious show you're going to be a part of, or perhaps it's a meeting with couples, right? I love meeting with couples. Okay. Or teenagers, children, it's important for you to be confident, even when you're with kids, whether you're with teenagers as well. They need to know that you know what you're saying. So know your audience and be confident. Thanks for staying with me on this episode. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends so that they can learn what you've learned today. All right? Hit the notification bell so that you're always notified when I upload a new video. Don't forget, subscription is really, really important. All right? This is English with Victory. There's always so much fun in learning. Keep learning. Keep watching every of my other videos. I promise you, you'll get better at your communication skills. Bye for now.